Wade.
My apologies.
Ooh.
I think we just got the game plan.
Damn, he
From
stuck
Jay
his
Leon
ass
Love,
with that
the
right.
coach
Damn,
of,
Jake. Ooh, alright. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy. Figure back with a brand new reaction. Before we get started, man, gonna smash that like button, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment what else want me to react to. Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury, man. Looks like the fight has concluded, and we gonna react to it because that's what we do. I heard it was a really, really good fight. I didn't know that it went down so early. It was in a totally different part of the world, so I mean that makes more sense. I didn't even get to buy the fight or watch it, so we gonna react to it right now. Looks like it's going crazy on Twitter. I'm flying in blind, man. I don't know what occurred during the fight. I'm flying in blind right now, okay? So we gonna react to this. Comment down below on who you thought won the fight for real, whether it was Tommy or whether it was Jake Paul. I personally had Jake Paul winning the fight. One, because he's American, obviously, and two, we Jake Paul supporters over here, man. See the fist? This is a Jake Paul save zone. So we're gonna react to this. Comment down below what y'all think of the fight. Without further ado, man, let's get it. Let's go.
They collide. We are
Here we
underway.
go. Round one.
Ray Flores, Showtime, Sean Porter, Coach Larry Wade.
My apologies.
Ooh.
I think we just got the game plan.
Damn, he
From
stuck
Jay
his
Leon
ass
Love,
with
the
that right.
coach of,
Damn, Jake.
Jake Paul. He said, hey,
Move
you
your
don't take
head,
no
boy.
steps back. You don't back up.
Damn.
Obviously, right there being rushed.
He
did
punched the shit out of Jake.
Smart, you know, to
Right off the
take
rip.
steps back right there. But we'll see what happens. Tommy, on the other hand, he started as I expected him to, a little fast, coming right after Jake. This is what I expected from Tommy.
Tommy Fury.
That's two clinches so
Led
far.
by
I hope
his
this is not
father,
going to be a
John
hugging
Fury.
match, man. I want to
Also
see
his
something.
older brother in attendance, Tyson Fury. Jake Paul, his brother, Logan Paul. Social media.
I'm gonna pause it real quick, man. So far, so good. They're both looking sharp. They're both looking healthy. They're both looking in shape. They did clinch a lot so far, though. 3 clinches in the first literal seconds. But Tommy Fury did stick Jake ass with one good solid right. Hopefully Jake is moving his head. You know what I'm saying? Tommy, he fights with his hands like down. That's because a lot of fighters just have good head movement, man. They don't need to necessarily stay put and stay protected the whole time. You know, some fighters just know how to move their goddamn head, which is good. So far so good, man. Jake's looking sharp too. You know, hopefully he gets some motion going, but I like it. Let's continue.
Superstar, WWE superstar, also in attendance, supporting his younger brother, Jake Paul. Time being called by referee in charge, Hector Afu.
Well, the ref's going to warn them about wrestling, but I'll tell you what Jake is doing. Jake is trying to settle down Tommy. So if I grab you a couple times, all that high energy that you came to the ring with, you don't have a chance to use it.
Okay.
You settle down.
Both men have predicted knockout wins under 4 rounds. There's an overhand right.
Okay.
That overhand right has put away the likes of Tyron Woodley, also put Anderson Silva on the canvas in Jake Paul's recent victory back in October in Arizona.
Listen, Tommy has doubled and tripled up on the jab. And then finally, Jake came over the top with overhand right. If you're Tommy, keep jabbing. Don't stop jabbing because you see
Damn,
a
so much
weapon
clinching,
coming out.
man. I'm not liking it.
You stabilize that weapon by continuing to use your jab.
Okay. So 1-2.
The corner of Tommy Fury telling him to circle to
Come
his
on, man.
right.
You got it.
Again, this is an 18-foot ring. It's what Tommy Fury wanted. This is a small ring. Jake Paul said no problem, meaning it's
on,
not
Jake.
hard to find the other man. Overhand right over the top,
Damn.
connecting for Paul.
I get
That
this
was
is going to
good.
be a night of overhand rights because we got a lot of that from Badu Jack, and we see Jake Paul. We know him for being really heavy-handed with that right hand, and
It ain't doing nothing yet, though. I'm kind of concerned. He hit him with 2 of them. It hasn't done much.
Paul has that right hand. He's ready to unload it. Tommy Fury said, I'm a way better boxer. There's no way this guy can beat me. Tommy Fury has proclaimed the public has only seen 10% of what I'm capable of inside the ring.
If you look at this fight right now, you have to ask yourself, who is quote-unquote the YouTuber and who is quote-unquote the boxer? Because if you look at it, Jake Paul is showing that he is definitely a seasoned boxer.
No,
he
Jake
just
Paul,
has to stay consistent
he's
in what he's
solid.
doing and put pressure on him in the same way.
BJ Flores.
I'm gonna pause it real quick, man. I'm looking at it's looking a little rough, man, for Jake. Jake Paul has hit him twice with that overhand right. That's knocked out Tyron Woodley, Ben Askren, Nate Robinson, all these people, and Tommy kind of just ate him. Ain't even gonna cap. You know, I ain't dick riding no Tommy or nothing. You know, we here for for Jake Paul. But I'm just like, damn, he really did connect with his ass twice, you know? And Tommy was just like, anywho, you know what I'm saying? So far I am liking the fight. You know, I wouldn't call Jake necessarily a YouTube fighter. I wouldn't call Jake necessarily a YouTube fighter anymore. He's definitely shriveled down from a rock to a diamond when it comes to boxing. That's for sure. He's definitely had his hammer and sickle and kind of cracked at the mold. You know, he's looking really, really good. So far I'm liking this though, man. Let's continue.
Jay Leon Love in the corner of Jake Paul.
Oh, good jab.
It's a left hook for Jake Paul.
That was a left jab, but whatever. Come on, Jake.
Jake Paul using his jab as we near a right hand to the body by
That looked good.
Comes Tommy Fury, left
Damn.
towards the end of the first round. The action heating up.
Tommy received
They was exchanging for a
overhand
little
right in
second.
that first round, and he ate it really well. What he can't afford to do is keep that jab hand down after releasing it, because we know the punch right there. We know that an overhand right is coming from Jake Paul, especially in a moment like that right there.
Tommy Fury said while Jake Paul
is trying to set that up
channel,
from what they just said, that overhand right.
Learning as an amateur, getting his lumps in, sparring with heavyweights that his brother Tyson Fury was sparring with in preparation for his professional fights. Jumping right hand by Tommy Fury.
That look like it hurt. Ain't gonna cap. Damn, Jake. Wait, throw that right.
Right there from Jake Paul. But
Put your hand up.
Now,
You stinging your ass with
good job of
that.
controlling this 8-foot ring. What he can't afford to do is continue
His
to
eye looks
to the
swollen.
left into the direction
Jake's
of
eye.
the overhand right.
Jake Paul very relaxed indeed. He eats a stiff jab.
That jab
from
look like
Tommy
it
Fury.
hurt, man. Damn. I'm gonna pause it real quick. Bro, Jake needs to move his head. Move your head and put your goddamn hands up, bro. Or both. You know what I'm saying? Tommy right now is stinging his ass with that straight. That jab was stupid stiff. I'm talking, he said, blow. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll just tag his ass with a right hook. I'm like, Jake, bro, move your head, man. You gotta move your body. Move your head in boxing. Don't just sit there. No, you gotta move your head. You know, this is a game of chess. You know, don't take the punishment, give it. You know, fuck all that. Fuck all that punishment just sitting there and taking it. Who, you ain't got nothing to prove, bro. Move your head. Tommy right now is stinging his ass. Bad. Let's continue.
Paul actually told Tommy Fury, bet your purse. If you beat me, I will double your purse.
Which
if
is
you
crazy.
lose to me, you get nothing. Still no word if that's official or not.
That's all or
There's
nothing
a right
right
hand
now.
down the center by Tommy Fury, glancing shot.
And Jake ain't moving his head.
And I want to say this again, just so that it's clear during this fight. Just because a fighter is moving does not mean that that fighter is afraid to fight, and it doesn't mean that that fighter is running. What
No.
Tommy is doing is he's
You could say that about
Jake
Floyd.
Paul, and he's setting up his jab, and he's working off of that. That's what he's
Floyd's
supposed to
the
do in this
greatest.
fight. Outbox the YouTube.
There's a left hook blocked by Jake Paul under a minute to go in the second round.
Come on, y'all
Jake
got it.
Paul has sparred the likes of Andrew Tabiti overhand right, also Jean Pascal.
Come on, Jake. You got it.
And sparring all over the United States overhand right by Paul. Now
Damn.
they tie up. Hector Afu
Bro.
will separate
Oh,
them.
he
That
kind of making me
overhand right is
mad.
starting to find a
He's trying to
hole.
set up that
Jake needed
overhand the
some
whole
kind of
time. I'm
rhythm to
like,
get
bro,
started, and
it's
now he's
dead,
ended
bro.
up
He
with
ain't
a
two.
jab, feint,
He ain't doing
and
that.
overhand right. That'll get him back into this fight.
Both men seem to be relaxed.
That jab.
Stiff jab by Tommy
That
Fury.
jab
We
is
call
fucking
it fast
Jake up.
chess. What does that mean? Tommy, you got hit with 2 overhand rights in a row. Calculate what happened and don't let it happen again.
We are nearing the end. Overhand right. That was blocked. As Fury responds with the right of his own.
Jake, bro, move your head, nigga. Move your head, bro. He stung his ass with that hook. I ain't even gonna lie, I love Jake Paul. Y'all, this is a Jake Paul save zone, okay? Y'all are Jake Paul fans, you know, you're okay here. See the fist? This is the Jake Paul logo. Dog is getting his ass stung right now. I cannot lie to you. These jabs that Tommy is doing, them bitches look like they hurt. I ain't gonna lie. And then he'll just with a right hook. I'm like, yo, Jake, move your head, bro, or put your hand up or something. He ain't doing shit. Jake's defense was dead. His defense has been dead this whole fight. Jake's defense is dead. It's been dead this whole fight so far. That's the main thing that I have picked out. No defense. Zero. Let's continue.
of the other's power and which man will be able to inflict punishment on the other. So far, Tommy Fury has been able to eat the overhand right of Jake Paul, but now Jake Paul with the stiff
That's
jab.
what I'm saying. He's 2-2. It's dead, bro. Just go for the decision at this point.
Those overhand rights
Just start scoring.
other fighters out.
Just connect these punches, man.
Those other fighters were a little over the hill and had some mileage. Tommy ain't got none of that. So you got a young, fresh body in front of you. It's going to take more than one overhand right to get Tommy out of here. Now here's the thing. Sorry, but here's the thing.
There you go, get in there.
Tommy switched his game plan up.
Jake Paul's trying to get in there. I see what he's trying to do.
And do what was working for you in the first and second round.
Damn.
From the problem child.
Damn.
Now it is Jake Paul who is focusing more on the boxing instead of looking for that.
Damn, there you go. That looked good.
Yeah, that's a heck of a jab that Jake is throwing. He's got the right hand
That looked
in
good.
front of his face so that he doesn't get hit. He's dipping down a little low, and he's bringing the jab hand up, and it's landing clean.
And let's also remember that Jake Paul and his brother Logan Paul were standout wrestlers in high school in the state of Ohio, which is not easy to do and compete at a high level in the state of Ohio from a wrestling standpoint.
Guess what? You'll say, oh, that was wrestling. This is boxing. Guess what? He's an athlete. Guess what? He's a competitor.
Yeah, I'm down in on this fight. I'm like,
two real boxers
what's going on
today? Just one came from YouTube, and that's all. One came from TV.
It's the way social media is. Both men certainly polarizing figures in their own rights.
It looks like now Tommy Fury is trying to slow down a little bit, but he hit him with definitely with a serious jab.
Yeah, he's trying to chill out.
Coming up on a minute to go.
Yeah.
That would have hurt.
Yeah.
That would have hurt if it connected.
The first two rounds, Tommy
That
was
uppercut would've hurt.
punch and move. Now he's punching and he's standing still, and that's a problem. Nice hook right there from Jake Paul. Counter hook.
Tommy Fury.
Jake Paul needs to deliver and get up out of there. Throw that shit and get going.
You want to look at my record, who I fought? Well, who you fought? Only two of your opponents have had winning records.
Yeah. I don't think the record really means much.
Ooh, there it is.
That is what you do against those guys.
Style.
That was a good overhand right. That's what's been knocking motherfuckers out. The only issue is that is 3 that Tommy has just ate like nothing. Okay, that's the notorious Jake Paul overhand right that has been mopping these dudes off the face of the earth. Yeah, Tommy's just like, whoop. Like, anywho, you know, it's that boxer mentality, man. It's different. These boxers is different, man. This is a real boxer, man. You know, a boxer can take an overhand right. You know, a boxer can take an overhand right. This is crazy. There's a little bit of exposure going on in this, and I'm starting to notice. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's continue.
Snake bites, an overhand right on the temple, connecting for Jake Paul. Time being called by Hector Abu.
Yeah, Jake right there, he just tried to use his head on Tommy, just kind of rubbed his head over Tommy's head. It's a veteran move right there.
But when you work with the likes of BJ Flores, also Jay Leon Love, and the entire team that Jake Paul has with him, you pick up a few things or two.
Absolutely. Jake Paul's corner has all of the experience that he lacks. And that's why we've seen Jake get as good as he's gotten to this point. We've seen him improve. It's because of his corner.
Yeah,
Really
true that.
good, strong round right there for Jake
Got
Paul.
a good team, man. Is that match?
He's got to pick it back up.
Oh, okay, that's round.
And get back on his toes and use the jab from the outside.
Round 4, this one's scheduled for.
It's number 4, round 4.
With some strong words for the Fury family.
I looked over at them. It didn't seem to shake them. No one seemed to acknowledge what Logan Paul said. Good exchange right there from Tommy.
Domination by
Damn.
Fury.
Bro, Tommy is piecing his ass.
You got to be able to read your opponent. You can if you know what you're looking at.
Did somebody get knocked
the
out?
punch is coming from Jake. You can tell when it's going to be a jab,
don't
or a
even know.
knee hook, or an overhand right.
So you're saying Jake is telegraphing.
Maybe somebody got
shots.
knocked out this
Absolutely.
fight.
Honestly, from what I can see and what I'm reading, I know when the overhand is coming, I know when the hook is coming, and I know when the jab is coming. It's up for Tommy to not set his feet. A lot like what Baidu did last fight. Tommy, don't set your feet. Keep moving and don't allow Jake to get close to you.
As
Damn.
Jake Paul went forward,
Damn.
he ate a couple right hands. Tommy Fury with 4 right hands over
Jake,
the course
move your
of
head,
a
bro.
15-second period.
This shit's funny. I ain't gonna lie, this shit kinda funny. Damn!
Both men predicted finishes
Jake, you gotta move your
Before
head,
the
bro.
end of the 4th round.
Come on,
We
Jake.
are now at the midway point of the 4th.
Damn!
This is good boxing, and I see experience right here from Tommy. This is probably
Yeah,
a
Tommy been doing this shit his whole life, bro.
Right now. What about you, Wade?
You know what? As I'm looking at him, the number one thing I'm looking at, he's waiting for him so he can catch him with the counter. And so you expect that out of someone who's a more polished boxer. So he's definitely showing us something different.
A minute to go in this 4th round. Tommy Fury looks to be very relaxed inside the ring.
Yeah,
against
he
Jake
looked
Paul.
very
Paul's
not
athleticism
worried.
has yet to really frustrate Fury over that time period.
I think it's the opposite. I think that I really wouldn't say Jake is frustrated.
There we go.
It's a good combination right there from Jake.
I looked good. Let's go. Let's go.
They're
Tommy's
wrestling.
comfortable in there right now. Tommy's comfortable in there right now. He's in his rhythm. He knows what he's looking at. He's trying to time Jake, and he turned the tables again.
Damn,
the
that jab,
was
man.
giving Jake trouble.
Tommy's jab is
Stand in front
fucking
of Jake
crazy.
and allow him to-
That's the reaction on that piece. I know there's another piece though. Let me see if there's a decision. See, there's a decision. I'm sure there's a decision somewhere. I'm like, hold on a second. All right, here we go. This is a decision right here.
74. He has it for Paul. Omar
Okay.
Mattoon scores it. 76-73 for Fury. Daniel Vanderbilt scores it. 76-73 for the winner by split decision.